This is Antony Rotunno. This is interview number 8 in a series with musicians in Madrid. Today we finally got female. It's only taken 7 interviews. But, okay, we've got Chisara Agor. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Everything good? Okay, I thought I might just talk about the last few months, the time that I've known you, and then we'll go back to origins and all that stuff. So, when was the first time you came to Triskel? January, February, something like that?
Yeah, after Christmas.
Yeah. Well, I'll never forget it because I don't know if it the first time you played there when I saw you, but the Triskel crowd, they're very nice. They're all lovely people, but they do have a reputation for talking all the way through everyone's songs. And the first time I saw you play, I think you were playing Sunny, but I'm not sure. And for about 30 seconds, everyone was talking about it. And then after about a minute, everyone was completely silent. Or as good as, anyway. You could have heard a pin drop. And then like every time you played after that, you got like them to be quiet, which is quite an achievement. But yeah, it seems like the last 4 months you've done a hell of a lot. You've done lots of gigs and everything. Is that what you normally do anyway? You've been playing a long time anyway, haven't you?
Not really. I haven't really gigged at all, apart from in uni, maybe open mics there and a show, like a few minutes, because I started a society in my university, so we had a few things that I organised for everyone else to play at and whatever, but not properly. Gigging has never been, I've never done it before.
Right, and you're 20, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're 21?
July.
Okay, excellent. I don't know, I've noticed like quite a change actually in the last 4 months. I don't know, you seemed pretty shy the first few times you played. Were you shy, or was it just because it was a new place?
Yeah, a new place, and I was pretty much on my own and I didn't know anyone. And I guess when you turn up, which is cool, everyone kind of knows each other already.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like... Oh.
They got to know you pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's brilliant, yeah. No, because it seemed like as soon as you get on stage you seem pretty comfortable. Has that always been like that?
I'm always nervous, but apparently it doesn't show very much, but always nervous.
I don't think it shows.
But I do love singing, so I guess that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was just reading, you wrote a little biography a couple of months ago when you did the mass showcase thing, and you said, so you play the flute, tap dance, paint, write music, perform music.
Yeah.
But I've got a few things I want to ask you if you can do these things. Can you whistle?
Yep.
Go on a little bit. Yeah, you can whistle. Can you play chess?
Yeah, I love chess.
Okay. Can you recite Shakespeare?
I was actually started doing musical theatre, so I went to theatre school and we did loads of Shakespeare.
She can recite Shakespeare as well. Can you give us one line? Go on, anything.
Oof, think. I can't think of a line right now, apart from a line from like The Witches, is that right?
Go on.
Hubble, bubble, toil and trouble, fire, burn and cauldron bubble.
Where shall we three meet again upon this heath? That's Macbeth, yeah. Here's something you definitely won't be able to do. Can you give me 5 reasons why we need a royal family in England?
No.
See, I've stumped her, yeah. No one can answer that one. All right, just got slightly political there. Okay. All right, can we go back to the beginning? Tell us where you're from, and when did you start playing music?
I'm from London. I was born in South London, born in Lewisham Hospital. When I started playing music, I started playing the flute in year 4. I don't know how old I was then. It was in primary school. Everyone got a chance if they wanted to play an instrument, and I started singing in the gospel choir there as well. And yeah, from there I was doing loads of musical theatre stuff and playing flute. So.
Year 4, what age is that? 'Cause when I was at school we didn't have year 4. 10?
Yeah, 10, 9, something like that, I think.
And what are your influences? Now, you put on your biography that you like to have a range of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't want to get like typecast or...
Yeah, no, I guess it's more like, I feel like once I get comfortable, then I'm doing something wrong, or maybe I need to like keep changing and keep adding new styles. Like I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel like stuck in one style, basically.
Can you give us a few influences, just like people you liked when you first started playing?
Jill Scott Heron.
Oh yeah, The Revolution will not be done.
Yeah, I love Jill Scott Heron
It's
and
good, isn't it?
Sixto Rodriguez as well. I think they're like really similar but different styles, which is cool.
Yeah.
They both kind of have the same thing, but they play differently.
Yeah.
Who else do I like?
You mentioned Billie Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's good.
Of course.
Very tragic. Do you know the story of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic.
David Gray.
Mm.
I really like
Can I edit that one out?
No, I really like David Gray. I think when I first started, I was playing I was starting to play the guitar and I was listening. I don't know. I was listening to lots of different music, but because I didn't play that well, I was playing more kind of acoustic guitar kind of stuff. So I think that was the kind of thing I was going to at the beginning.
Is there anyone who's influenced you that's got nothing to do with your music, or has got a completely different style to your music? Sorry, that's a bit difficult. Like anything like would be surprising. Like someone who's heard your music, they go, they'd be surprised that you like someone because it doesn't come out in your music necessarily.
I don't know, like Muse or something.
Muse?
Yeah, I used to download when we could download music online. I used to download all their songs.
Yeah, their stuff's quite political as well.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So I really like them, and yeah, that kind of indie rock stuff I really liked. I still like it, and some of my new songs are kind of like that.
Okay. Now you said also you didn't start proper writing till 2 or 3 years ago, but were you writing stuff before then? But like...
Yeah, I was, but it was like musical theatre stuff.
So it's more like to order kind of thing.
No, I was writing. In my college, when I was in college, I did a performance studies course with musical theatre. So I wrote the script and the music for that, and I was kind of trying to write more musical theatre stuff with the guitar. And
so
then
you
only
wrote scripts as well.
Yeah.
Wow. How many?
I have never finished one.
Right.
Really. Yeah. But no, I have because I had my A-levels. Yeah, I finished one whole script.
Okay. All right. So generally, I talk about writing and then talk about performing in that order. So how many songs have you actually written? Just roughly, approximately?
Maybe 14, 15, something.
14 or 15. And have you got any favourites? You sent me a few, I listened to them. I'm very bad at hearing lyrics and trying to work out what stuff is about, like the first time I listened to anything. But have you got any favourites or any that have any special meaning? Or?
I think my favourite is Seasons. I think a load of people's favourites is Seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, I don't know I can't really remember when I wrote it. I wrote it in Spain, but I don't really remember how it came about. I think I just wanted something catchy, but said something, and then I was trying out like rapping / singing, and that was really interesting.
Have you got any that have a story of any kind?
Story. Like of how I wrote it.
Or like how it means anything in particular?
I mean, that one means a lot, but I guess it doesn't have a story per se. Outburst of Blues, maybe. I remember when I wrote that, because it was at uni in England, and it was after I was doing so much, like I was teaching tap and studying and everything. And I remember I came home and it was like maybe mid-year during exams and I was really like stressed out. And I had a friend who was really upset about what was going on in her life. And then I went down to my room and that just came up, and it was like Outburst of Blues. I was like, oh wow, there we go. That was good. I remember writing that one. Sometimes I don't remember writing a lot of the songs. But
And do they generally just come out fairly spontaneously? Do you spend much time on them? Or?
Sometimes I have an idea and I'm thinking about it for months and it's just in my head, and then finally like one day it'll come out as a song.
Yeah, but once you start it just...
Most times. Sometimes I leave it, like I have loads of lyrics that I've left and then I take them and use them.
Yeah, you said... I find old songs that I thought were horrible, dust them off and give them new life.
Yeah.
We've covered this with a few other people, like this thing about trying not to discard anything and try not to judge things, because when you come back to it, it's exactly what I think as well. When you come back to it, sometimes you can like it more.
Yeah.
It could go the opposite way, of course.
Yes, you could hate it even more.
Yeah. And you said, I like to shock people into reality, take them on an escape. What are they escaping from?
I guess music and art and creativity can be used to escape. That's like aesthetics really. But at the same time, now kind of world we live in, it's kind of important to also try and get people to concentrate. Like a lot of music is, you don't listen to the words, like you just kind of enjoy it, which is good too, because I have songs and there are songs that you want to just listen, you want to relax. It's not really like you want to make it like a rational process. You kind of just want to chill out.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think you need to listen more, and that's what words are for.
Do you reckon like people take in the meaning of a song even if they're not listening to the individual words?
I think so, definitely.
Something gets transmitted.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so.